Prepare to cast a darker hue on the Sonic universe because the ultimate anti-hero has just been revealed in Sonic 3. Let's dive into the shadows to unveil the thrilling details. With no further ado, here's the first look at Shadow in Sonic 3.
Nice action figure, Eggman. Does it do anything or just stand there looking ugly?
That's right, everyone. We finally have a first look at one of the most important characters from Sonic's mythology. Based on the behind-the-scenes image released by the director, Jeff Fowler, Shadow's version in the third installment is gonna be darker than we expected. This shouldn't come as a surprise to longtime Sonic fans who already know Shadow's origin and background. The character had its debut appearance at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In the short scene, he's seen opening his eyes after being stuck in a capsule for 50 years. This proved his involvement in the sequel. And with the new image, it feels like Shadow is going to have an enormous impact on the plot of the upcoming film. The image released by Fowler shows the fan-favorite character with a focus on his rocket boots. If you look closely, you'll notice there's a control panel in the background, meaning that the character is still in the same location from the second film. This also means the third movie will be a direct continuation of the second one. The image also features a clapperboard with the movie's logo on it, with blue and red lines at the bottom. This teases the concept of Sonic Adventure 2, the game in which Shadow made his first ever appearance. This clearly implies that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will be an adaptation of the video game Sonic Adventure 2. So, what does this really mean? Will the third film go from here? First, we know that Shadow's origin will be explored in the third film, and if you're anything like me, you already know he has a pretty dark background considering what he went through. And if this is true, if the third installment is adapting Sonic Adventure 2, we expect to see locations such as Prison Island and Space Colony Arc. This also means we could see other popular characters from the Sonic video games. Perhaps Amy Rose. I don't know about you, but I vote for a Rogue the Bat cameo. Before we continue with more details regarding Shadow's involvement in the story, we need to mention the upcoming Knuckles spin-off show. We already know that the series will focus on the Echidna training Wade to become a warrior, but there is a great chance that the project will serve as a bridge between Sonic 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. As for major updates regarding Sonic 3, we're happy to announce that we already have a release date.
Knuckles, stop! Robotnik's stealing the emerald!
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Just look!
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will be released just in time for the holidays. Paramount announced the film will come out on December 20th, 2024, the perfect time for us to binge-watch the trilogy, right? Following the release of the Shadow image, fans have been curious to see how the writers will end the third movie. The third film is quite important as the creators need to give fans a proper conclusion. This conclusion will set up the plot base for Sonic 4, which is already confirmed. What do you guys think is the best ending for Sonic 4? Do you have any theory? Before we unveil more about Shadow, make sure you subscribe to our channel and keep the convo going by sharing your thoughts on Shadow's design for Sonic 3. But wait, who is voicing Shadow?
No. Okay, we're in real trouble here. Come on, Tails, I need you to fly us out of here. Time to wake up!
Well, unfortunately, we still don't know who's set to voice the iconic character, but we do know that most of the familiar cast members will reprise their roles in the Sonic entry. The amazingly talented Ben Schwartz will return to voice Sonic the Hedgehog. The only actor whose voice we don't expect to hear in the threequel is Jim Carrey. The actor voiced Sonic's villain Dr. Robotnik in the first two movies, but revealed he wants to end his acting career with Sonic 2. Luckily, the creators confirmed that if Carrey doesn't return, his role will not go to another actor. So yeah, it looks like we have to say goodbye to Dr. Robotnik. This means Sonic and his fellas will face a different villain this time, but this only brings us to plot details and mind-blowing theories.
Good one! I'm sure that wasn't important.
While we're still waiting for more details about the plot to be released, we do know the third installment will be a direct continuation of the second one, with Sonic 3 continuing right after that huge cliffhanger. At the end of the second movie, Gunn is looking for Robotnik, but he is nowhere to be found, which could mean that Sonic has finally defeated one of the biggest villains in his life. There are, however, some theories about Mr. Robotnik being alive, since that scene where Agent Stone sneaks around implies that he helped Robotnik escape the scene. In the post-credits sequence, we finally see the arrival of Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic's next challenge in the franchise will be Shadow. That's for sure. Before releasing the first look at Shadow, Fowler told comicbook.com they would be teasing a character he's incredibly excited about. It's very personal to me as a fan, he noted. Was he talking about Shadow? Well, we really don't know. There are a bunch of characters who could make an appearance in the third installment. Schwartz talked about the upcoming movie with the playlist, and I find his remarks very interesting. The actor said Sonic 3 is going to be bananas. It's going to be crazy. Well, it better be a wild experience since Shadow's origin is going to be explored in Sonic 3. We feel the need to prepare you because those who haven't played the games have no idea how dark Shadow's past is in the games.
And your little dog, too!
How did Shadow come to life? Well, about 5 decades prior to the events in Sonic Adventure 2, Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, was leading Project Shadow, a secret military project operated on the space colony Ark. They were working on finding the secrets of immortality. Gerald's backstory is heartbreaking because he joined Project Shadow trying to find a cure for his granddaughter Maria's neuroimmune deficiency syndrome. He never managed to find the cure, but he did come up with something incredible. He made two creatures described as the ultimate life form, the Bio Lizard and Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow's relationship with Maria was great. The two became friends, but everything turned upside down when Gunn, thinking Project Shadow was too dangerous, told Ark to shut it down. Unfortunately, Maria was killed in the process. As her friend Shadow, he was placed in suspended animation. Obviously, Gerald sought revengeance. Since he lost the person he loved the most in this world, he was ready to do everything in his order to revenge. So he brainwashed Shadow into thinking he could come up with a plan to destroy the world with Ark and the Bio Lizard if he were ever woken up. Shadow is here now. He's woken up and he's ready to go on with his diabolical plan. We still don't know whether the creators will stay loyal to the source material, but based on the updates we received so far, it looks like they will, which means Shadow is going to be Sonic's next villain.
You're coming with me.
Oh, no. I just came here to warn you. I'm not a field guy.
Don't worry, I got your back.
While we shouldn't expect the third film to completely cover Shadow's origin, we do know the creators are going to base Shadow on Sonic Adventure 2, since he made his debut in this video game. If this is true, we expect Shadow to be the biggest antagonist in the third installment. By the way, do you think Sonic deserves to go beyond the fourth installment? Let us know. As for Shadow's purpose, well, he's definitely going to try to gather the Chaos Emeralds to make the space colony Ark crash into Earth. We can't blame him though, because as mentioned before, he's brainwashed by Gerald Robotnik. I seriously think this will be the best Sonic installment so far. Hopefully, the creators won't disappoint fans who are patiently waiting for the movie. That is a wrap on this shadowy revelation. If you're hungry for more Sonic secrets and can't wait to see Shadow in action, subscribe, hit the bell, and join our team. See ya!